What's going on, guys? SFM here, and welcome back to a brand new video. And in this video, um, I am going to be I'm going to be technically the first person to watch Memento Mori, which is a short film by my good friend Stayinposition, Daniel, as you know. Um, and he asked me to watch it and to make a review of it. So we're going to be knuckling down together, watching it, talking about it, and yeah, we're going to enjoy it together. So this will be coming out. I'm recording this before it's actually aired. It's currently the 11th of July, but it's coming out on the 17th of July. So you guys would have already seen it. So it would have came out yesterday for you guys, but for me, like I say, I'm watching this before anyone else has, so I'm really honoured to be doing that. Daniel's given me some things to talk about before we jump straight into it. He's given me the plot and just some things to go through before we actually get started. So he's given me the plot. I've seen the 10 minutes. I've seen 10 minutes of it because it was for his short film for college. But this is the Daniel cut, the Stayinposition cut, should we say, of it's got extra 20 minutes. It's half hour long, so I know roughly what it's about, but there's an extra, whole bit. So anyway, I'm just going to read the plot. So travel inside the mind of a serial killer as he offers a first-person account of his daily life. Listen to his story and see how a perfect storm of events from the past transformed him into the man he is today. So that's basically a gist of what the film is about. He's given a guide to the video, and just things he wants me to talk about. Don't watch till the very end. I'm going to, of course. It took him 6 months to make this video. Going in obviously in depth to that, obviously because it was for college to start off with, he had to obviously do the script and do all the coursework and stuff. And if you do media, you know how much a pain in the ass that can be. I've done media and I know the FMP coursework is a fucking nightmare. But I mean, with my FMP, I wasn't given that much freedom. I wanted to take it to the limits of what I could do and still keep to the brief. Daniel wasn't given a brief. He could do whatever the fuck he wanted, which I'm quite jealous of, actually. It's actually him in this video. The main character is portrayed by Daniel himself. I can confirm that. I've seen him multiple times in person. This is him. And once this is out, actually, there's going to be multiple videos of us all together that we're going to finally, after like a year and a half, 2 years, going to be able to release. So that's fucking awesome. The story may not be as straightforward as it seems. Give your interpretation and perhaps think outside the box. So it's not a linear story. So there's multiple ways you could look at the video and look at the film. You could interpretate it in any way you see fit, which I really like about that. It gives a sort of sense of it obscures it a bit. Project was done by one guy, so I'm aware there are a few not so good effects in short. Yeah, this was all done by him. He may have had help a little along the way, but mainly it was done by him. He's had some of our friends, George, Henry. I think George is in it. I can't remember. Can't remember if he's mentioned if George is in it. I haven't seen it, but we will see. Henry. Callum, Marco, they've all appeared in it. So that, but all the editing and that was done by him. And a few other things. We'll get to the credits. There's a credits at the end. So we'll get to that and we'll designate who's who and who did what. But yeah, it was mainly all done by Daniel. As this was mostly a one-man project, there would inevitably be a few mistakes. They're mostly minor, though, mostly audio mistakes. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too fussed with audio or mistakes, to be honest, mate. I'm just, I'm really just honoured to be one of the first people to watch this. And I've actually been really looking forward to it, even though it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I was going to go to bed, but I just decided to do this instead because I really wanted to watch it. Each victim has a number representing them from 1 onwards. For example, victim 3 will have the number 3 somewhere. Can you spot them all? Yeah, so every time there's a victim, there will be a number, some sort of number hint in the video. So yeah, we got to try and find them all. I will stop the film throughout at points and talk about scenes and talk about what I liked, and at the end I'll do like a big summary. So this video is probably gonna be fucking long. So I hope you got your popcorn and your snacks, and we can get into it soon. I hope you enjoy it. The main thing I want to do is entertain. So yeah, so we've read the brief, we've read all that. Daniel has given me all that to read. I'm just checking that I'm still recording. I am. That's lovely. Right. Okay, so now the only thing left to do is actually start watching it. So I'm just booting it up here. Okay, here we go. I like the static and the glitches. I got it really loud in my headphones as well. Memento Mori. Eleven. Okay, I think that was one of them. It said 111119. So there's loads of ones there, so that could be for the first victim. Sounds like Callum's film. It's Callum's filming this scene, because that sounds like Callum. I could be wrong. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god! Okay, for that scene, I fucking love it. That's a good way to start. I think that was definitely the 111 for the victim. I also want to point out, this was recorded different times over the period of 6 months. So Daniel's hair is cut. I actually cut Daniel's hair. So I think in that scene, that was when I'd cut his hair. Which is fucking cool. He told me that he'd featured me in the credits as the like hairdresser, which was pretty funny. But yeah, no, I really like that first scene. The camera glitches. I really like the whistling. It was really fucking creepy. But I'm gonna shut up and we're gonna carry on watching. There's stuff on my keyboard.
Hello everyone, my name is and I am 19 years of age. I work a minimum wage job at a job I despise, and I live alone. The most noticeable thing about me from first glance is that I'm not really a people person. I didn't have many friends growing up, and the friends I did have were only temporal. I know I don't exactly fit in, but I don't remember ever doing anything that I would, it would give me a bad reputation. I'm not in public anyway. I feel as if I'm on the opposite end of a magnet. Despite me trying so hard to get closer to people, it's almost as if they are all constantly moving away from me.
Okay, okay, again, really fucking love the scene. Notice with, when he said the name, he didn't, it glitched, so you didn't actually hear his name. So, I believe that this character is supposed to just be this sort of ambiguous, anonymous figure. We're just following this guy's story, and we just gotta see where the fuck it goes.
In my free time, I go out
Masturbating.
sightseeing.
Yeah, sightseeing, looking for prey. Is that Marco? That's Marco.
The thrill is such a strong rush for me. The feeling of being so close to them, and the thought that I could be caught at any moment is so exhilarating.
Oh shit. Someone cutting a dick.
So what do I do when I finally catch my prey? Well, why don't I show you?
I honestly don't know what to say. I love the... He's literally taking you on this journey, showing you how he does this to his victims, and how, like, what... He's basically taking you through a journey through his mind, and... Daniel is really fucking good at acting. I'm not even joking. This is good, and I'm not saying that just because he's my friend. I told him before this, I said, if it was shit, I'm just gonna fucking tell you it's shit, but it's not. I mean, I'm actually really enjoying this. I don't even know what to think. Oh. That's definitely Callum.
Look, he's just waking up. He's like one of those fucking lizards from planet Earth. Have you seen that show? It's crazy. The penguins? No, they can't fly. They slide on their bellies, and the feathers underneath them, it gets warm, and it makes them slide. It creates an air bubble, a fucking air bubble. How insane is that? And it keeps them warm. And they're also the fastest swimming bird ever. Like there are 18 documented penguins. Anyway, we can't have him too energetic now, can we?
I love... What the fuck? He's so good. He... Like, fuck. I don't even know what to think. Okay, so... It just shows that this guy has lost his fucking mind. He was talking about penguins, and you can see that there's some sort of conflict within him. That... Because he was talking about penguins, he was like, fuck it, just shut the fuck up. Anyway, there's a dude here, kill him. Oh my god, Hey, titties.
I know what you're thinking. You might see this as insane, but I see this as the only way I can truly express myself. I am nothing if not sane.
I am nothing if not sane. Oh, thank you for using a Jeremiah quote. I'm looking for my juice. Thank you for using a Jeremiah quote, Daniel. Titties again. Sorry, I keep I love the gas mask. It's Marco's, because Marco is a big Soviet. Again, the effects are okay. I mean, I can't fucking do no better. I mean, we make these fucking videos on our phones, you know, with content that we find on YouTube. I mean, you know, it's the fucking best we can do with what we have. I mean, so again, taking all that into account, it's still good effects. I'm not, you know, and the glitches are so much better than anything I could pull off. Is he dead yet? Oh fucking hell! Scared the shit. How did you scare the shit out of me? Oh, he's got the fucking sriracha sauce on his face. That was definitely after I cut his hair. Because I bought him that sriracha sauce.
There have been 2 policemen at the forest with the dead body and the toxic gas. Using those chemicals was a big risk. But you know what they say? The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. I apologize, I can't pronounce my R's. Sometimes I can, I struggle. I never paid attention in school. I always just sat there, didn't take any of it in. Went in one ear and out the other.
Oh, I flashed up death there. It's fucking. I really don't know what to say. I mean, I like the with the bigger the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. It's like he feels like he has some sort of accomplishment from committing these crimes. It feels like it's some. I mean, he does say it's some sort of lust, and it's like this rush that he gets from it, and like perhaps it's the grander the way that he kills someone, the bigger the way he does it, the more reward and the more he feels like he's earned, like he's like he's earned more from it, and he's accomplished more. That's what I'm thinking. In my head when I think of that. But yeah, we're gonna keep going.
Welcome back. Today I have a scientific experiment for you. Today I'm going to experiment with the human mind and how much I truly value a human's life.
This scene, I'm gonna point out on Daniel's behalf. It was a very windy day, and the audio quality was a lot worse. So I think he's just dubbed over this scene. So yeah, I'm just gonna say on Daniel's behalf. But you can still know what he's saying because the dub. But just don't worry about it.
Morality. Why am I doing this? I want to discover for myself if the perspective people give themselves are accurate or if they're just contradictions. What do I mean by perspective? Let me show you. school was
We're
interesting.
back in the woods talking about school now.
It was where it all began.
Where what began?
Where I first crossed the line.
Oh. Is that killed someone or attacked someone or?
So
Tell me, Mr.
there was
Man.
a guy,
Okay.
and he was one of the few people who who would actually try to befriend me. I didn't really know how to react around him, so I mostly just stayed quiet. But over time, I grew obsessed with him, with this random guy who was just being friendly with me. And, from hindsight, it makes sense. It was the first time I received any kind of affection from anyone. It felt good. So I grew attached to this guy to the point where I wanted to know everything about him. Like his friends, his family, his enemies, where he lives, what route he takes to school, his favorite drinks, what kind of music he's into, all that. This caused me to be very possessive, and this behavior caused me to pick up bad habits the average person would consider to be immoral, like stalking.
It's Henry. Okay, for that scene. Oh fuck! This just leaves me speechless. For that scene, he talks about someone that he got close to. And usually, people who suffer from some sort of psychosis or schizophrenia or things like that, they have a pretty weird and creepy attachment to someone or something, a certain something or someone, which can lead them to cause very erratic and, behavior that crosses the boundaries of morality, like he said. I feel bad referring to him as a he. But I shouldn't feel bad referring to him as a he. I mean, we don't know his name. But I feel bad because he's a person at the end of the day. I mean, it's Daniel, but I'm talking in the context of the film. But you almost feel bad for him because he says that he'd not received any affection before that person. Henry. Yo, Henry.
I want you to look at the camera and say that you are willing to kill.
I'm not a murderer.
Can you say that a bit louder?
Fucking please, what do you want? What you want money? Is that what you want? I can give you money, mate. I can please fucking go, please.
Can I just do something right now? Oh, I can't. I was gonna. Can I draw on it? Oh, what? Okay. Oh, I just took a screenshot of that scene. I didn't want to do that. Okay, just look up here. It looks like Daniel has a boner. But anyway, this scene, I don't know, I'll confirm with Daniel, but I think this was the scene that I helped with a little, that I gave an idea of how it should go, because there was a line, uh, Daniel wasn't sure, because we was talking about it in a pie, and he wasn't sure how this scene was going to go, I think, and I said about, well, you'll see in a minute if it is that, and there was a line Daniel wanted to use, but he didn't know what context to use it in, and I helped him with that, so this might be that scene.
One day, it was coming up to the end of a school day, and obviously I knew his way back home through the woods. So I made my way to the woods he goes through to get home, and waited for him. I was usually quick, as sometimes I would leave the school a little earlier than everyone else, because I'd use excuses to the teacher to let out early, and where I was going directly to the woods, he would hang around with his friends for you know, so he would be slowly walking, and I would be waiting for him. Averagely, I'd wait around 20 minutes, because, like I said, he would walk with his friends, and he parts away with them at the forest, so he walks through the forest on his own. But this one day, he caught me hiding behind a tree watching him.
Is that Marco at the beginning, when Marco walks along and, like, Daniel shuffles and Marco looks around? Is that? But he's talking about when he was in school. Is he still technically in school? Is this I don't fucking know. I don't know. And it keeps jumping back to this. I feel like because he hasn't had much attachment with anyone else, he gets more attachment. He's got an attachment to this camera. He feels like he can be personal with this camera. He feels like this camera is the only thing that will listen to him, and that's why he's telling all of this to, well, essentially us, because he feels like he can trust the camera. You know, and yeah, I mean, personally, it's really weird for me to see Daniel interact with the camera in this way, and I'm sure it would be for you guys as well, because you guys have seen his channel for, like, I know, if you guys have been around there for a while, and he's not shown his face, and this is the first time he's shown his face, and he's been really interactive with a camera. Yes, he's acting, he's not even being himself, which is a funny thing about it. His face reveal and his reveal of himself isn't even himself, it's someone he's acting as a fly, which is a really funny thing. But yeah, back to this. Like I say, I feel like he has some sort of emotional connection with this camera, and that he feels like he can be himself, like, because he just openly admits that he stalks this young lad, and he openly admits that he's done things that crosses the borders of morality, which is, you know, I mean, you wouldn't admit, I wouldn't even admit it, like if I'd done stuff like that, you know, which obviously, you know, thank fuck I haven't. If I had, I wouldn't even admit that to my fiance. I wouldn't even fucking admit that. So, because that's just, it's fucked up. But he obviously feels like he's so close with this camera. Damn.
He approached me, and my body just froze. He questioned me, and he sounded very fucking freaked out. During the moment, my mind was rushing. All I could think about was how this guy I've been obsessing over for months is now gonna see me as a fucking freak, a creep. He threatened to tell the police. I didn't know what to do or what to say. But then my brain just kind of took over and immediately went into action.
Yeah, sorry, my phone just switched recordings. With the obsession things, hang on, I am just gonna come back to that. I just need to check that it's all. Sorry about that, guys. I just needed to make sure that the recordings were still in sync for editing. But with the obsession thing, I don't know if this is like some sort of relationship way. Like he sees himself having a relationship with this person because all of a sudden they were giving him affection and. Could that be a reference? Who knows?
So you think money will save you? That shows what type of person you are. You do anything you can to get out of a situation. You're non-confrontational. But money won't get you out of the situation. Not with me. Not today. This isn't about money at all. My interest is seeing if you will do what it takes to survive. I gotta put you out of your comfort zone. That's how we as people develop, am I correct? It felt weird because
I love the scenes when he's confronting someone because it feels fucking terrifying. Because if this was a real scenario, I wouldn't know what the fuck I would do. I mean, if I'm tied to the floor, I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do. And this guy's a fucking psychopath, so nothing to him, he doesn't feel anything, I know what I'd like to do, but in that situation, could you really do it? But yeah.
I felt more like a spectator. Someone took over my body, and I was just watching. To this day, I still don't know what that was.
With this, I think he's recounting events of maybe his first murder, because he did talk about the first time he crossed the line. So I think this is his first murder, because obviously this guy said that he's going to contact the police about this guy stalking him, and obviously he's recounting the murder.
I guess you can call it instinct, or even possession. But whatever happened, that was not me. And you're probably wondering what I did. Well, I grabbed the closest object I could find and I bashed him over the head repeatedly. I killed him.
Yeah. I saw that coming.
I killed him. My conscious then kicked back in, and the first thing I noticed was bloody hands. And then I saw his head. It was fucking caved in. And I was just very speechless in the moment. I was just comprehending what just happened. I'll never forget the look of his eyes. So still. Like literally his life just faded away. It was really something. I had to get rid of the body, so I covered him up in dirt and leaves, and I later came back with a shovel and buried him deep. And that's how I hid the body. Fortunately, this took place in the middle of a woods. So, and it was a pretty big one too. So I didn't have to worry about anyone coming by. But you're probably wondering what I do with the blood on my hands. Well, and the blood's on my jumper. Well, I just took off the jumper, and I tried wiping my hands as much as I can, and I burnt it, because cleaning blood is a whole lot harder than it looks.
I don't know what to think. He's recounting his first murder. He clearly enjoyed it by the way he talks about it. He reminisces it on, like, he thinks about it like you think, you know, like your last summer holiday. Like it was something special, which he does say. It was really something. He's fucked up. My guy's fucked up. Daniel, I'm genuinely concerned for your fucking mental well-being. You wrote the script, my dude. I saw 2 question marks. I saw 2 question marks. Does that mean second victim? And I saw like 2. Does that mean second victim?
Look at the knife. Look at the fucking knife!
Oh my god.
This is what you're gonna use to kill me. And there's no other way out of here other than if you kill me. But wait. If you kill me, what do you do next? I chose a public place like this for a reason. I wanted to make you think. It's not just kill me and it's over and you're free. You gotta worry about hiding the body, avoiding the police, trusting who to tell the secret to in your personal life, and will they rat you out? And you're probably wondering how I do it. It's a secret. A magician never reveals a secret. Well, back to getting you out of your comfort zone.
It's so fucking good. I don't know what else to say. I can't say anything. I don't know what. I know. It's fucking. It's so nuts. Like he's testing the moral limits of humans, maybe to try and see if people are the same as him, to see if people are on the same sort of moral wavelength. There you go. Which, you know, some serial killers, you know, do that, you know. But he enjoys playing with his victims. He doesn't just kill. He experiments. He tests. You know, except for the first one, you know, that one he panicked. But now he's just doing it as like a test, you know, or enjoyment. He feels some, you know, it's like, it reminds me of Portal 2, when Wheatley takes over the facility and he goes fucking insane, and he does the test, and he forces you to do the test because it gives him some gratitude, it gives him some gratitude, like gratification, it gives him pleasure that you do the tests, and this is like what's happening here. He's getting gratification and some sort of pleasure from people. He likes having a hold over people and a certain amount of control over people in these situations and what they do.
So I covered up my tracks well, and obviously there was an investigation, and they tried looking for the body, because all they know is that he was missing. And they tried looking for him, dead or alive, they didn't know. and they tried looking for anyone who could have been responsible for his disappearance. Luckily, there is no one affiliated him with me, because the only times he would interact with me was in one lesson, and most of the time I wouldn't even speak back to him. I just listen to him just being friendly, as all. Yeah. And no one suspected me, especially when you consider my age at the time. No one would think I would be responsible for his disappearance. And even to this day, they still haven't found his body. And after I was in the clear, I reflected a lot. And I came to the realization that I enjoyed it. That feeling I got as I was caught and proceeding to bash his brains in, it was fucking amazing. No other feeling comes close to it. I felt alive. Truly alive. And just like that, I was hooked. Like an alcoholic or a drug addict. So then, I did it again. And again. And each time I got better at it. So that was when it all really began. That one event was a very transformative experience. And it all began with one guy just being friendly to me. His name was Ace. His name was Ace.
Ace. Ace, right, okay. When you think of Ace, right? Go on. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of Ace? Why the fuck am I asking you? You can't reply. Ace, okay, like a pack of cards. The first card of the deck, of like the suits, the first one, number 1, is Ace. The first victim. That's the first one, Ace. So that 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. The fucking 1, 1, 1. Wait, so at the beginning of it, and Daniel bashed his fucking head in, was that Ace? Because it was 1, 1, the first one. And then the second one, it was Henry. Well, no, technically the second one was Callum, but I couldn't find anything for the second. I found the 2 question marks for Henry. Back to Henry again.
Now for the actual test. The test that will show if you people really are good, or if maybe there really is a monster inside of all of us, just waiting to take over our minds. Do you have the strength to say no? To scream it?
Oh shit. My guy just killed Henry. You just said never. Ah, here we go. 3, 3. Okay, Henry was the 3rd victim. Callum was the 2nd. I couldn't find the thing for Callum. I might watch back at the end and like after off camera and try and find it. Henry was the 3rd. 111. That was Ace. That's definitely that one. And the 3rd one, that's Henry, because it's 3 on the car park. Oh, and that's security camera footage. I made a meme of this. Was that a dildo? Oh, he's on pills. Why is it red? I'm gonna stop asking questions and just watch. Okay, so he's taking pills.
I don't know what to do with myself.
Is that chair?
I am fully self-aware of how fucked up I am. Yet a part of me really enjoys the shit that I do.
Yeah, so like he's just saying, he's fully aware of the state his head's in. He just fucking likes doing it. Which, you know, I mean, good on you, my guy. I don't know what to say, honestly. Well, he's saying it already, so I'm just gonna keep watching.
It makes me feel strange. Am I supposed to feel remorse to hiding people I've never had a connection with? My brain is telling me that I should be feeling bad, but I don't. I don't care. Does that make me a bad person?
Tits.
Hello, everybody.
And yes, it does.
And welcome back. Now, today we have whatever his name is slipped my mind. Now, we have something very special today. We're going to play a game of Wheel of Fortune, except there is no wheel and there is no fortune. Now, our buddy here has been asleep for quite some time. Imagine waking up to this shit.
Jesus. That's Marco.
Fuck. It appears that I have forgotten the secret ingredient for this session. Oh, not to worry. I'll be right back. Just give me a minute.
Marco looks fucking insane. Tits. Tits. Oh, he busted free. My dude's free. Tits.
Sometimes it gets dark at night. You know, not just in my room, but in my head too.
Oh.
The thoughts spill in like tap water in a cup. They overflow, leaving me with nothing but everything I hate about myself and the world as a whole. I always thought I do the things that I do because it was the only way I can express myself. But I realized
Tits.
it's to feed the abyss inside of me.
There's so much going on, and the way it's hard to keep up. I'm a bit retarded. Um, but he's fully aware of what's happening, and he's fully aware of everything he thinks about. He just enjoys doing it, and it's just something he doesn't want to stop doing because it gives him that sort of enjoyment.
Buddy!
How did you keep your
Where
phone
are
so
you?
stable, Daniel?
I wasn't gonna hurt you. You afraid of me?
Tits. Oh shit. Okay, can I just say that it's actually fucking terrifying. If Marco came charging towards me, I would shit myself. Oh, he's a big lad. He's like 6 foot. I'm 5 foot nothing. Oh my god. I've only met him twice. If you guys are wondering why I'm not in this at all, is because I've only met I don't live near Daniel and Marco. I've only ever met them both twice in person. I'm actually meeting. I'm recording this on a Sunday. I'm actually meeting them tomorrow. It's Daniel's birthday tomorrow, and I'm going down there to have a sleepover because we're 12. So yeah, I'll be meeting both of those tomorrow. Sorry, why the fuck am I talking about that? I should be talking about the film. But yeah, so honestly, this is. I'm tired, Daniel. It's fucking 2 in the morning. I say I should be talking about the film. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Just keep going.
No matter what I do, I would never escape the feeling of being alone. I have no one to talk to.
Going back on my point, what I said earlier about him not having anyone to talk to, that's why he talks to the camera, because he feels like he can say anything he fucking wants without any judgment. You know. And it just makes me feel sorry for him. If I'm completely honest, he has no one. You know, it just makes you think, like, because there are people like this who exist. There are fucking nutcases like this who exist in the world. And, you know, a lot of the time it's not their fault. It's just one cause that has started this chain reaction inside their head. And, you know, it makes you wonder, if he was given a hug as a child, would he not be like this? You know, would he, you know, if he had at least one friend in school, would he be a little bit different? You know? Or are some people just born deep down fucking psychotic and there's nothing you can do about it? Is that just how it is sometimes? You know, or is it, like I say, one thing to change an event could, you know, realistically alter how this person becomes? That's
why I have you. You see,
See?
I thought this whole camera thing would have fixed the whole being alone thing. But it hasn't.
I'm fucking brilliant!
At the end of the day, if I were to die, no one would know. Now, I would never kill myself, because they say that suicide doesn't stop the pain, but passes it down to someone else. But if you truly had no one else, that wouldn't be the case, you know?
Marco crack!
How do you like a taste of your own medicine, you sadistic fuck?
Oh my god, I love that. He's so good. Okay, he got beat. He got his ass beat. This is definitely shortly after I cut his hair. Look how short his hair is. See, look, I feel like he wants some sort of praise for the stuff he does. I mean, look at this. He stood in a cinema with no one there, and he's just like this. And you know what I find funny? Daniel's at work in that fucking scene. All I can just picture is just cameras, just fucking like the cameras recording him, and then the staff just look at it later. They just they just look at the fucking security footage and like, the fuck is he doing? They just see Daniel stood like that. But going back to it, like, he's clearly craving some attention from someone. And it makes you think, you know, if you'd have just given him a hug as a kid, would he be like this? Oh, broken screen, green screen effect. It's the final countdown scene. It's the final fight. Oh shit. Marco. Oh shit, Marco took him down. What's the fucking... Titties.
I fell asleep amid the flowers for a couple of hours on a beautiful day.
Notice how he's doing the same pose like that as he did in the cinema. And notice how this is the only part in the film with music. No other part has music.
Daydream, I dream of you amid the flowers for a couple of hours.
Stay in position as the killer. Silentius as victim 1. Baid as victim 2. Henry as victim 3. Marco as victim 4. SFM plays as hairdresser. Stay in position as editor. Stay in position as writer. Stay in position as director. Thank you for watching.
And you're probably wondering, where is his body buried? Well, I buried him right here. I am sat on top of him. You know, I've pissed on him too a few times. And no one has ever found him. So yeah, that's the story of how it all began. Hope you enjoyed.
And that's it. We're done with Memento Mori. Okay, I'm going to stop that recording. I'm going to keep recording on here because I want to talk about it a little bit. What the fuck? There's just so much in that. It was really fucking good. Really fucking good. I just want to give a massive fucking to Daniel because that... I'm fucking speechless. It was that fucking good, and I'm not even just like, oh yeah, he's my friend, it's fucking well done, Daniel. You know, I'm not even saying that because, like, hang on, I just want to test the desktop audio. Yeah, okay, it was working. I'm I'm not even saying that because he's my friend. I'm being genuinely fucking honest. That was really good. It's a really good short film. Probably one of the best I've seen, like, YouTube-wise. And there's so much in it. Like, I could watch it a few times and think different things. A few of it was a bit predictable, but that could be because I've watched so many psychopath movies and things like that that shit just twigs now. And I watch a lot of documentaries about psychos and people suffering from mental issues like this. So, like I say, this shit just twigs. I like the ending bit where it's like, I'm fucking sat on him. I was thinking, I wish I'd said it. I've only got 6 minutes because I'm literally running on storage. I wish I actually said that on camera. But I was thinking, is he like stood on top of his fucking body or something? Ace's body. But yeah, sorry Daniel, I didn't get all of the things for all of the victims. I got a couple of them, I think. But again, really fucking well done. Definitely worth the watch for half an hour. I mean, I've been recording this for almost an hour, for over an hour now, because obviously I was going in depth with it. But yeah, definitely worth the watch if you guys got a spare half an hour. Link will be down below into Daniel's channel, Stayinposition. This is his face reveal, so please be kind. He's got a very beautiful face. But yeah, thank you Daniel for allowing me to be the first one to watch this. It was an honor. I'm really happy that you allowed me to do this. And I thank you a lot, and I congratulate you a lot as well. It's a massive accomplishment, and you deserve all the credit for it. You're fucking nuts at it. You're a brilliant actor, brilliant editor, brilliant writer, and all round you just deserve like 1,000 subscribers from that. You deserve it all, mate. Fucking well done. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you Daniel for allowing me to be the first one to experience Memento Mori. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like. Go over to Daniel's channel, leave a like on Memento Mori, give it a watch, give him a sub, and I'll see you in another video. Adios, guys.